Hello students, welcome to physics class. Today we will discuss and solve the numerical problem which are left from the exercise of chapter Force and Laws of Motion. So in gram traveling horizontally with a velocity of 150 meter per second strikes a stationary wooden block and comes to rest in 0.3 second. Calculate the distance of penetration into the block and calculate the magnitude of the force exerted by the wooden block on the bullet. So here suppose this is a bullet which is moving towards the wooden block, and after striking the wooden block it moves some distance then stops. Okay, so we have to calculate the distance here, and it stops in 0.03 seconds. So the time is given, that is 0.03 second. Okay, and mass of the bullet is given m equal to 10 gram. So distance of penetration we required. So the initial velocity of the bullet given, that is u equal to 150 meter second inverse, and final velocity is 0 because it stops, therefore final velocity v is equal to 0. Now we need to calculate first the acceleration. So use the formula v is equal to u plus a t. Therefore v is equal to 0, that means u is equal to minus at. So a is equal to minus u by t. So minus u by t means 150, time is 0.03. So 0.03 means it is 150 by 3 into 100. So it is 50. So it becomes 5000 and minus. So minus 5000 meter second to the power minus 2. So this is the acceleration, the negative acceleration, that is retardation of the bullet. So now we have got acceleration, so easily we can find out the distance of penetration. Okay, so I am erasing the part where we have to calculate the distance of penetration. Use the formula v square is equal to u square plus 2as. This also we can use, or we can use a is equal to ut plus half at square, anyone. So use the formula v square is equal to u square plus 2as. Okay, this formula we can use. Now v is equal to 0, therefore s is equal to u square by 2a. Now as the acceleration negative and minus u square, that is also negative, so the answer will come in positive sign. So u square means 150 into 150 by 2 into acceleration that we got 5000. Okay, clear? Now 5 3s are 15, here 5 10s, then 5 2s are, then 5 3s are. So the answer become 9 by 4. Okay, 9 by 4 meter. So 9 by 4 means 2.5. Therefore 9 by 4 is equal to 9 by 4 meter. .25 meter. So 2.25 meter is the distance of penetration of the bullet into the block. Also calculate the magnitude of force exerted. So force is equal to, we know, F is equal to m into A. Therefore mass of the bullet is 10 gram, means 0.01, and acceleration is 5000. Okay, therefore 5000 into 0.01 means 50 Newton. So 50 Newton is the force exerted by the wooden block into the bullet. Next, question number 15. An object of mass 1 kg traveling in a straight line with a velocity of 10 meter per second collides with and strikes to a stationary wooden block of mass 5 kg. Then they both move together in the same line. Calculate the total momentum just before and the impact, and just after the impact. Also calculate the velocity of the combined object. So an object of mass given, mass of the object 1 kg, and velocity of the object collide with, that is 10. Okay, now it sticks to a stationary wooden block of mass, suppose m2, that is 5 kg. Then they both move up together in the same line, means they stick together. So calculate the total momentum. So total momentum before and after. So total momentum before, m into u plus m2 into 0. Why 0? Because the wooden block is at rest. So total momentum after before collision is only mu, that means 10 kg meter second inverse, and after collision then they both move off together in the same line. So after collision we know that total momentum before and after collision remains same. So after collision also with the same velocity, that is 10 kg, same momentum 10 kg meter per second. But after collision these two must stick together. So m1 plus m2 into v, that is also equal to 10. Now m1 plus m2 means one is 1 kg, another is 5 kg, so 6v is equal to 10. Clear? Therefore v is equal to 10 by 6. So it is 3 and it is 5. So 5 by 3. Therefore v we got 5 by 3 meter per second. So after collision both the object, the wooden block, and the object of mass 1 kg will move with 5 by 3 meter per second velocity. Next, question number 16. An object of mass 100 kg is accelerated uniformly from a velocity of 5 meter per second to 8 meter per second in 6 seconds. Calculate the initial and final momentum of the object. Also find the magnitude of the force exerted on the object. Therefore, an object of mass 100 kg accelerated uniformly. So mass of the object given, that is 100 kg, and u, that is the initial velocity given 5 meter second inverse, and final velocity given 8 meter second inverse. Time given 6 seconds. So calculate the initial and final momentum. So initial and final momentum is m into u. This is the initial momentum. So it is equal to 500 kg meter second inverse, and final momentum, that is mv, equal to 800 kg meter second inverse. Okay, now the force exerted, we know that the rate of change of momentum is equal to the force. Therefore mv minus mu by t, that is equal to force, we know. So mv minus mu by t means 300 by 6. So it is equal to 50. So now the force exerted on the object is 60 Newton. So this is also one of the easy sum. So practice this type of sum. There are many sums we can get from the reference book, and also practice the sum in the examples of the NCERT book. Maybe the idea to solve this type of problem will be clear with the help of the formulas. Next, number 18. How much momentum will a dumbbell of mass 10 kg transferred to the floor if it falls from a height of 80 cm? Take its downward acceleration to be 10 meter per second square. So how much momentum will a dumbbell of mass 10 kg transfer to the floor if it falls from a height of 80 cm? So what is the transfer of momentum? That means you have to need to find out the momentum. Mass of the object dumbbell given, that is equals to 10 kg. Okay, and fall from a height, that is S is equal to 80 centimeter. So 80 centimeter means 0.8 meter. Now acceleration also given, that is the gravitational acceleration, because it is falling freely towards the ground. So it is 10 meter per second square. So mass given, distance given, acceleration given. So we need to find out the final velocity. So use the formula. Initial velocity is 0 because it is dropped from a rest. Therefore v square equal to u square plus 2as. Now v is equal to root over 2as. So root of 2 into 0.8 into 10, that is equal to 416. So the answer is 4 meter per second. So the momentum equal to mass 10 kg and velocity 4. Therefore 40 kg meter second inverse. So this is the momentum the dumbbell will transfer to the ground or the floor. Okay children, so today we discuss number 18, number 16, number 15 and 14 also, and 13. Question number 13, let's do it again. So mass of the hockey ball given, that is equal to 200 gram. So it is 0.2 kg. Initial velocity 10 meter second inverse, and final velocity is 5 meter second inverse. Now final velocity, the direction of the velocity is opposite to that of the hockey stick. Opposite to the motion of the ball at first. Now suppose the ball is moving in this direction. After getting struck by the hockey stick, the ball return back to the original path. Okay, so it is a velocity is to the opposite direction of the motion beforehand. So the momentum before mu, that is 0.2 into 10 equal to 2 kg meter second inverse, and final momentum means after struck by the hockey stick, it is 5 kg meter second inverse. So change in momentum is 5 minus 2, that is 3. It is delta P equal to 3 kg meter second inverse. Now here, in case of final velocity, when it is struck by the hockey stick, the direction as changes, you can take minus, so it will come in minus sign, but the change in momentum is final momentum minus initial momentum, it will come in minus, but you can take only the magnitude. So magnitude of the momentum change, that is equal to 3 kg meter per second. Okay students, all of you practice this sum in your home, and in next class we will discuss other problems related to the laws of motion. Thank you.